Angles, man.
All right, yeah, what's up? So sorry the YouTube videos have been so sporadic. Kind of just busy with interviews, things of that nature. Gym is completely empty, so we're gonna hit a pull day, or pull day. There's other things in it, like I said before. I do some lateral delts, things of that nature. But I feel like the interview went really well. I probably shouldn't have said anything about where I was interviewing before. Best case scenario, whatever. But yeah, I really like the program a lot. And I think it was nice. They have a really small cohort. Professors seem really supportive and helpful of the students. So that's kind of like one thing that I really value a lot, especially as a student going into PA school. But yeah, so I traveled there the night before, stayed in a hotel, came in around 8:30, wore a suit, tie, the whole shebang. If you're doing a PA school interview or any kind of interview that you're doing for professionally, like getting into a career or whatever, wear a suit. Like, it's just, if you're a guy, wear a suit. If you're a girl, wear whatever girls wear, like blazers or anything that's professional, maybe a dress. I don't know if that's professional or not, but I would say that wear something like that because it's going to benefit you in the long term. They're gonna see that, hey, you really came in serious. You came in with the mindset of this matters to me, and because it matters to you, this matters to them. So it's kind of that mutual understanding of you listened to directions, you followed through, and you did your part. The second part is, being able to articulate who you are as a person, your experiences, and go from there. So I think that overall, it was a great opportunity. Now I have an understanding of if I ever get other interviews, going into them, seeing how those, will go. But now I have that kind of under my belt and I'm ready. If, I feel like hopefully they accept me, but I did everything under my control to do well. Went in there, explained who I was, explained my experiences, explained how, my values have aligned with their values, so on and so forth. It's just, in my opinion, I think it's basic stuff, but it is hard because you get nervous. But I think nervous is good because it shows that you care, and if you care about it, then they see that, right? Like, if you're nervous, it is what it is. Like, I was nervous for the first 5 minutes. After the first 5 minutes, I got to talking to everyone, and it kind of just went away. It felt natural, so, which is good. So, I mean, maybe that means that I fit into the program well or whatever, but I think that that's really cool. But today we're gonna do a pull day, like I said earlier. Let's see what I got planned for today. I'm gonna do some pull-ups, some assisted pull-ups, because I like to do 2 vertical. So one day I like to do 2 horizontal pulls. The next day I like to do 2 vertical pulls, just because I think that balances out really well. And then I'll do cable flexion row on the machine, do some dumbbell laterals, some front raises. But yeah, we'll go for it. I was just excited. Me personally, I was just excited that I got a chance to show myself as a person and just as a professional, being able to kind of mesh it all together and put it in an interview, which I thought went very well. I am very happy with the results. It's only, day 1 after the interview, so not, I haven't gotten any messages or anything like that. Hopefully they said, 2 to 3 weeks I'll find out. I got 18 reps on the menu today. We'll go from there, get a little bit of warm up in. Just kind of get everything flowing. Yeah, but we're gonna go from here and get some 18 done. And then we're gonna go update with the weight. I am 179 now, so I lost another pound. Even after eating like absolute shit for 2 weeks for the 4th of July and shit like that. I mean, I didn't eat like crap. We had burgers, and I made my own burgers with 90-10 ground beef. So it was a lot different, it was a lot better. Like, I was able to have more. So I was able to still stay full, but kept it really relatively lower calorie with everything. I think it's good just finding ways to be active, finding ways to keep the step counts high, which is just gonna burn. Like if I'm 180 pounds or 179 pounds, whatever, and I'm doing 15,000 steps a day, average, I'm gonna be burning a ton of calories. But if you're 300 pounds doing the same thing, you're gonna burn I would say over twice as much, might be twice as much, I don't know the logistics of it, but you're gonna burn way more calories just because you're larger, you have more mass to move, so there's more energy expenditure with each step. The big issue that I have with assisted pull-ups is the fact that each of these is going to be drastically different. Like look, it stays. So what does that mean? There ain't really no fucking assistance, let's be honest. So up to 30 pounds, ain't not really much, that's not really assistance. So it's really, if I'm at 80, it's giving me, or if I'm at 90 or 80, it's really giving me like 70 or 60, really, because it gets kind of caught, right? This one's a little better, right? But it just depends, because it doesn't always do what you want it to do. I'm trying to get 10 here today, and then we'll go from there. All right, even better, got 11. Even better, got 11. So hopefully we can rest enough. It's an incredible feeling when your muscles actually get a pump going in the gym, because that means that you know you're targeting that and you're not targeting other things. But overall, the pump, it's a good thing, it's a good thing, I guess, to chase, quote unquote, but overall you want to make sure that while you're doing it, you're feeling a stretch and you're feeling it contract, right? Number one thing that we care about is that stretch. In that stretch position, hold it for a second and then pull out of it. But other than that, the contractions are important, but the bottom half, or whatever you call it, the downward portion, the eccentric. I was trying to just say bottom portion, I could have just said eccentric. So I'm tired, but not enough food. But we are in a caloric deficit. Okay, but what I was saying is that eccentric portion is the most important. That's really where you're milking it. As they say, milk the eccentric. Milk the eccentric, milk it. So, I know I could do a better job of that, but in my head I try to there's always room for improvement, man. Even if your technique is amazing, there's things that we can always do, whether it's maybe not technique, but other things in life that we can improve. So that's the beauty of it. But I know with this, I definitely can improve with milking the eccentric more. But I think on this, it's a little easier to milk that eccentric just because there is some assistance. So when I go down, when I'm in the down position, it's not as not demanding, but I guess that's the word. So here I'm stretched, fast up, slow down. This is so I'll use this and I'll pull from here. So we'll do it that way. But yeah, since we don't have like a cable row machine, I kind of MacGyvered my own kind of thing to it. I'll start here and then I'll kind of go from there, but it's gonna be the same thing. This only goes up to 200. I've been doing 200 for the last 7 weeks and just adding like 1 or 2 reps here and there. So I start off and get like 12 and now I'm at like 20 or something like that. I think, what is it? 19? 19? Yeah, 19. So I'm at 19 right now, which, I think is great. I think that, adding those reps is really gonna, adding reps is the same thing as progressive. It's the same progressive overload. It's not the same thing as progressive. It is progressive overload. So as long as you're progressive overloading and adding reps or whatever it is that you're adding, weight, things like that. There's some exercise I can add weight. This is not one of them because it doesn't go higher than that. And I don't have a peg, one of those pegs safely, and I don't want to break anything. So I'm not going to add we don't have like 5 pounds or anything like that I can add. I take that back. I rescind my statement. We can't, not rescind my statement. I confirm my statement. We can't do that. So we're gonna get 19 here and we're gonna go from there. Thing I like to do with these, kind of really get that big stretch here, right? So when I get back, I'm gonna have my legs all the way back. I'm not gonna be all the way out here, right? But we'll be out in front and we'll pull. So we're gonna be here and then 1, 2. Fuck. Yeah, so I got 19. 19 is good. Try to get 20, couldn't get it. I wanted to, but I couldn't. But yeah, I mean, you really want to feel that stretch. Stretch is huge. That's why I love the cable flexion rows. Because typically on a cable machine, you have your feet up or feet more up here. So when you get that stretch, I guess you don't, for me, my feet are down more, so I have to stretch more to get more of a stretch, like reach out more to get more of a stretch. But you can really get a big stretch even from there, like doing that on the cables with like a generic cable row. But I like it because you're really stretching, you're really milking the eccentric and then pulling. Once my elbows get to here, that to me, I'm completed the rep. So that's what I've been doing. All right, so that was a workout. Sorry, I'm still awkward with people in here, man. It's just hard. I just don't want to disturb them, and then I feel bad. So I kind of like talk a little bit, but not too much. But yeah, the intro workout came in clutch. So make sure you guys are utilizing that, especially on a day like today. A week like this week, I've been using a lot just because on week 7 I do 8 weeks, so 8-week mesocycles. So week 7 is kind of like absolute, like putting everything out there. I'm fucking absolutely cooked. Like my biceps hurt, my back hurts, my shoulders hurt. I could barely even get some of those reps in. As you could see, it was like forcing them. Kind of have a little bit of a sway to some of them, but giving it my all, that's all that matters. So just make sure, you know, when you guys are lifting or whenever you guys do anything, just give it your all in the gym, put your heart on the line, follow your program. You know, if it tells you, like, it's good, there's time and a place for RIR, right? Like, if I'm starting the first week of my mesocycle, I'm doing 3 RIR. First week, second week, 3 RIR. Third, fourth, lowering, so forth and so on until I'm at 1 RIR the week before this. So week 5, 6, I'm at 1 RIR. And then now I'm at 0. Next week's deload week. So we're getting there. Whatever. So I think we're there, getting there, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Yeah, but that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. Appreciate all the support, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Appreciate all the support. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Peace.
Say bye to the people. Bye.